Hello, I'm Scott McArthur and I am currently the Engineering Manager for the house builder Lovell Homes. In simple terms, my job is to make sure that the engineering information is correctly produced, approved to build, and then this information is sent to the site team to use when constructing housing development. This is usually provided in the form of drawings, but I also have to speak to site manager and site personnel over the phone and also visit site to make sure people know what they're supposed to be doing. I also attend meetings with companies like North Lanarkshire Council and Scottish Water to discuss and agree processes. I am responsible for the design and calculations of all engineering matters for a new housing development, and to be honest, this is a lot of the things that nobody even thinks about and people actually take for granted. This includes things like design of new roads that you drive on to get in and out of your housing estate, design the pipes that drain the surface water from the roads when there is a lot of rain to make sure your house doesn't flood, design the pipes that drain the water that comes from your house when you flush your toilet or have a shower or a bath. Design the foundations and the walls which hold up your house to make sure it doesn't fall down. And also, I make sure that your house is provided with gas to give you hot water and heating, water for drinking and washing, electricity to power your house, and probably most importantly, access to the internet. When I say design, you might think that this is boring, but what it actually means is that part of my job is building 3D models on cutting edge software and also using software called computer aided design, which is also known as CAD. This is essentially like drawing on a computer. One of my favourite parts of the job is seeing housing development successfully progressing and benefiting from the work that I have done. This is very rewarding when I see how happy families are moving into their new homes, and I know I have played a part in it. To do my job, you would typically need a civil engineering qualification. This can be achieved by either going to college or university full-time, or alternatively, you can work on the job and do college or university in day release 1 day per week. I would say my working environment is busy, but it's also a lot of fun, and I work in a good team with a range of people. My working week is Monday to Friday, which is good as it gives me the weekend off. I work in a team of 5, which consists of 3 engineers and 2 architects. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a lot more flexibility in my workplace to allow people to work from home. My typical working week consists of 2 to 3 days in the office, 1 day working from home, and 1 or 2 days out on site. There is no fixed routine, which I like, and every day is generally different. One of the coolest things about my job is that I get to regularly attend social, corporate and networking events such as golf days and social nights out and dinners. Although I work in construction, the tools I use are generally a pen, paper, my computer and my brain. An interesting project in my work was when I was involved in putting together a bid to buy a piece of land in my hometown of Airdrie in North Lanarkshire. I like the fact that I was able to help produce the engineering information to buy the site and to see a piece of land that I had walked on as a child being developed into a new housing estate. The thing people would least expect about my job is that it is always interesting, challenging, and we actually do vital work, even though the truth is not many people think about it when they buy or live in their new house. My final thoughts would be that there are many jobs out there that you may not know exist, but picking the correct subjects to study when you're young will set you on the right path. There are no right or wrong answers, just different paths, and everyone has their own journey.